Yo, what's up, YouTube? I'm gonna come to you today with the fifth match of the OU team that we had built. In the last video, we didn't really get the best of luck during the last battle, but hey, that's alright. It is unfortunate that we didn't get a extreme. Well, I guess we did. I was thinking we didn't really get an extremely good matches in with the last video, simply because both my opponents in the beginning forfeited, and then we ended off with a loss. But it's okay. We're coming back here, and we're gonna find some battles, and hopefully we get some good battles. As we do find a battle right away, and okay, my opponent has the Pikachu, because he's a boss, because my opponent's a boss. I mean, he might beat me. He might just beat me. The only OU Pokemon he's actually running is a Togekiss, which is a problem. He's running the Tauros, which is very powerful. He's also running the Gator, which is also powerful. If this is Choice Banded, it's powerful. Mamoswine, powerful no matter what. And then he's got a Pikachu. Yeah. That's pretty cool. But looking at my opponent's team, I think I'm just going to lead off with Blade Runner and get my rocks up, as my opponent doesn't really have any type of defogger besides the Togekiss. That is if he's running defog on it. So with this, I'm going to click Stealth Rocks, as he does lead off with his Arcanine. That is a bit unfortunate, but that's okay. It's going to be taking a hell of a lot of recoil, so I'm happy about that. And if he decides to switch, I'm going to roost back up to full health. But my opponent does go for the extreme speed, showing that he is not Choice Banded. So because of that, he did have the Intimidate. What item is he running? Well, I'm not too sure. All I do know is that Zapdos is a pretty nice counter. Now, my opponent is running the Mamoswine, as well as the Pikachu, but I'm still going to go for Volt Switch, as he ends up going for E-Speed, and a Volt Switch is easily going to be able to take out his Arcanine. And now, my opponent doesn't have a switch in to a V-Crete Zucchini. The only thing I can see him switching out into is Togekiss. Excuse me. Or if Gator's running Aqua Jet, that would really hurt Zucchini. He does bring out the Mamoswine, and I kind of figured he would. And I'm going to run some Couch real quick. And let's see. Why is my mouse not moving? What is going on here? Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I do not know what just happened right there, but we've got to hurry up because we're probably running out of time. Wrong one. V-Crete or Break. Okay, V-Crete is going to take out my opponent's Mamoswine, possibly, but I'm going to take that risk. And it doesn't kill. That's a problem. And he goes straight up for EQ. So, that's a bit unfortunate. My superior can sweep besides the Togekiss. Excuse me, man. I don't even have to say switch into this Mamoswine. Ice Shard is going to hurt Superior, but unfortunately I'm going to have to take an Ice Shard. So right here I'm going to click Leaf Storm, and I am going to take a Ice Shard like I had said. My opponent has to make the very obvious switch into his Togekiss, as he does. But let's check out Superior's stats here real quick. +2. I probably shouldn't even be calculating this, to be honest, because I'm most likely not going to kill with the Leaf Storm, because that's all I do run on my... Yeah, okay. Right here I see my opponent going for the Air Slash. This actually goes for the Heat Wave. That's fine by me. Right here I'm going to click Toxic because he has nothing that wants to take a Toxic. I do see my opponent switching out to his Feraligatr, but it won't really make much of a difference what he switches out into because it's going to get Toxic, and he's not going to like that. I'm really hoping he keeps in with his Togekiss here, but if he doesn't, that's fine. I do need my opponent making some pretty quick plays because unfortunately my computer is it's dying. Right here I'm going to switch out my Sableye. If he decides to go for something like Rock Slide or Earthquake, that would be a great play by my opponent, but I do expect him to just go for a normal type move as he does. And let's see. Right here, I'm not too sure what my opponent wants to do right here. I'm going to switch right back out in my Blissey. As he actually goes for the Earthquake. I had a feeling to switch out in my Zapdos, but I wasn't too sure because if he was going to go for the Rock Slide, that would have really hurt. I'm going to go switch out back into my Sableye, expecting another return. Because he actually goes for EQ. Nice play by my opponent. And now I'm going to switch out into Zapdos, expecting him to EQ again. Because so far, my opponent hasn't really been playing all that great. Yeah, okay. So yeah, like I thought, my opponent here has to go out into his Pikachu. And I'm not even sure if Pikachu can live a Heat Wave, to be honest. Pikachu. Heat Wave does a lot, but it's not going to KO. But then again, what can a Pikachu do to a Zapdos? So because of that, I'm going to go for Heat Wave. Oh wow, he goes for Volt Tackle. So that does a lot of damage. And I miss my Heat Wave. Okay. That is just fine because right here, if he decides to go for another Volt Tackle, I switch out my Blissey, and considering how much damage he'll do to my Blissey, he will take a huge amount of recoil. I wouldn't even be surprised if it even knocks him out. So yeah. Right here my opponent is thinking about what to do. I'm actually 306 speed, 241, okay. Oh wow, he actually goes for a Substitute. I'm fine with that because yeah, Nuzzle is going to paralyze me, but that's okay. I can just go for a Seismic Toss. And I'm going to go for another Seismic Toss actually, as he's going to go for a Substitute. That's perfectly fine because he can't go for another Substitute. And a Volt Tackle is going to kill him. So yeah, I'm fine with that. And Right here, he can easily switch out into his Feraligatr, probably start setting up. But if he decides to set up and hopefully we don't get paralyzed, I am going to get a Toxic off on this Feraligatr. And yeah. Although, I think I'm actually going to hard switch out in my Banana Split. Because I should be able to take any one hit unless he goes for Crunch or Ice Fang. And even if he does go for Crunch or Ice Fang and kill me, I can switch out my Sableye and proceed to Will-O-Wisp him. And since he's only got one D-Dance up, he still shouldn't... Oh wait, he is going to outspeed me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was thinking I was Choice Scarf for a minute there. I don't know why. This is actually bad. I probably should have stayed in. No. Okay, yeah, this is bad. I've got to hope I can hit a Will-O-Wisp here. As I do. He goes for another Dragon Dance. Okay, that's scary. He's running Leftovers as well, so that's also very scary. I'm going to go for a Recover here, because I need to try and stall out this Feraligatr as best as possible. He does go for a Waterfall. That's going to do about 42%. That's quite a bit. Okay, 42%. I don't know if Aqua Jet outspeeds or out-prioritizes, what's it called? Prankster. So I'm going to take a risk. If we lose here because of this risk, I will accept that loss. The reason why I'm not Mega Evolving my Sableye is because I want to take advantage of Prankster for as long as possible. As he goes for another Dragon Dance, so now I'm really afraid of this Feraligatr. And I'm going to go for a Recover here, as he does go for a Waterfall. If he gets a crit, that'll be pretty scary. I'm going to go for another Recover here, because that's pretty much all I can do. I could go for another Dark Pulse, but if he gets a high roll, that'll be really bad. So yeah, I'm going to click Recover here. If he goes for another Dragon Dance, I'll just be able to click Dark Pulse at the next turn. See, I'm very glad I went for Recover, otherwise that would have taken me out. And unfortunately, this is how I'm going to have to stall him out. And this is extremely scary because one crit could probably take me out. Not to mention, he is chipping me away little by little. So the thing is, a Dark Pulse, how much did Dark Pulse do? Dark Pulse did about 25%. So actually I should probably went for a Dark Pulse right there. And yeah, he's whittling me down quite a bit. This is really bad and scary. I'm going to have to click for another Recover, as he does go for another Waterfall. I'm going to go for another Recover. Waterfall again. The burn's going to take him down to 15%. This burn is not wearing him down fast enough. This is bad. This is really bad. Okay. He goes down to 8%, so he's taking about 7% each turn from the burn. I have to click another Recover. And how much is my Blissey at? 16%? And he does go for another Waterfall. And this next turn he should die to the burn. Okay, so he dies to the burn, thankfully. Now, I kind of want to will-o-wisp this thing, but I'm just going to let my Sableye go down. As he sets up the substitute, that's not good. He's going to go for an air slash. Right here, I'm going to go out in the Static Shock, and I'm going to Roost up, hoping that I can take any one hit from this Togekiss. As he goes for Heat Wave, it has about 37%. Right here, I'm going to go for Hidden Power Ice, hoping that that will break the sub. I really, really hope so. As it does break the sub, very happy about that. Please do not burn me. Okay, so he doesn't burn me. Right here, I can go for a Volt Switch, and I'm really hoping that'll KO, as it does KO the Togekiss. Alright, that was a very, very close match by my opponent. Really close. At the end, I did have to rely more towards using my defensive Volt, but it ended up working out for me. So, yeah. And I'm going to check the recording time really quick. 16 minutes. I would like to get another one, but I do unfortunately have to go somewhere. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to end this off right here. And because of that, I will make sure to bring a bit of a longer final battle with this team tomorrow. So with that, I'm going to get out of here. And I hope you guys enjoy. And take care.